Hey, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel Endless Pages, and today's video is going to be books that are on my physical TBR that are books that I'm super excited to get to. These are not books that I've been putting off or books that I'm like, you know, a bit iffy about. These are books that I'm so hyped to read and keep hearing super good stuff about. So I thought I'd make a nice cheery video about books that I'm really looking forward to. First up, we have the Nevermoor Trilogy by Jessica Townsend. This is a middle grade trilogy that I'm so excited to get to, especially because I got two of the books for like $6. I never usually buy like the whole series of a book. I always just buy the first book because I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, and I just can't justify spending all that money. But when two of the books were $6 in total, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can justify buying the books if they're like $6. That's fine. This is a book about a young girl called Morgan Crow, and she is cursed and unlucky. She's blamed for every kind of bad thing, from, you know, hailstorms to heart attacks that happen. And because she's cursed, she is doomed to die on midnight on a day called Eventide. And she's just kind of awaiting her fate, and then this man appears and he whisks her away to a secret magical city called Nevermoor, and she will have to pass 4 difficult and dangerous trials, or she'll have to leave the city and confront her deadly fate. Going on the theme of middle grade, the next book is Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Elston. Everyone seems to be obsessed with these books. Like, every day I go on Twitter and I see something about this book. From young readers to adults, both seem to absolutely love it and both be so excited for the sequel that's coming. So I think I really need to make this a priority. I know, make a priority. That's literally the title of this book. I think I need to read this, and I really want to read it. Plus the cover is so cute. I love it. So basically this book is about a girl called Amari, and Amari's brother has gone missing. And Amari's brother worked for the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs, and she's invited to go for a trial there, since she takes it kind of as an opportunity to try to figure out what's going on with her brother, where her brother actually is. But she finds herself up against all of these kids who have known that supernatural creatures have existed their whole lives, and Amari is just kind of starting to learn about this world. So she must compete for a spot. There's also an evil magician threatening the entire supernatural world. She's never felt more alone, but if she doesn't pass the 3 tryouts, she may never find what happened to her brother. Yeah, everyone seems to say that this is a fantastic book, and that makes me even more excited. And then we have another super popular book, and that is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. This is the first book in the Day of a Bad series. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. I remember looking up how to pronounce it for my book haul, but I can't remember. Roast me in the comments for my pronunciation. Anyway, this is the first book in a trilogy. This is really last minute filming. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is a book set in 18th century Cairo, and there is talk about spirits and jinn existing, and hidden cities hidden under the swirling sands of the desert, and many wish that their lives were filled with all this kind of magic and wonder. But our main character Nari really doesn't want all of that. She is a thief, and she knows there's nothing magical about the sleight of hand and tricks that she does to make a living, and wishes nothing more but to leave Cairo. But the blurb says, be careful what you wish for. Next up, we have Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is a fantasy book, and we follow our main character, whose name I can't remember, Zelia. And Zelia lives in a place called Orisha, and she remembers a time when Orisha was full of magic. There was like burners who used firepower, and then there was tiders, beckoned waves, and her mother was a reaper, and they summoned souls. Then this kind of cruel ruler comes into Orisha and banishes magic, which leads to the death of her mother and kind of causes the people to lose hope. She must outrun the crown prince, who is hell-bent on eradicating magic for good. But Zelia might actually find that she is her greatest threat, as she struggles to control her power and her feelings for her enemy. This sounds like it could be enemies to lovers. Please tell me it's enemies to lovers. I love enemies to lovers so much. Next up we have Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan. Again, I know I said this before, but bruh, this cover, like, incredible. It's so pretty, so pretty. So this book is about a main character who's a girl, and she lives on the moon, but she doesn't realize that her mother is hiding her up there, and she's hiding her from this celestial emperor who banished the mother for stealing this elixir of immortality. So one day the mother's magic wanes, and the daughter is forced to flee and leave the moon and leave her mother behind. So she goes kind of undercover to the Celestial Empire, and she trains with the Emperor's son, actually, and she trains in archery and magic, and maybe a little something starts going on between them, and they start to get a little bit close, or a little bit of passion between the two, and then she embarks on her own quest, where she wants to go find her mother. So while on this quest, she has to fight legendary creatures and enemies, but there's kind of, I think a forbidden magic then starts to threaten the empire, the kingdom. She must challenge the ruthless emperor, leaving her torn between losing all she loves or plunging the realm into chaos. So those are the books that are super high up my priority list on my physical TBR. As you can probably tell from previous videos on my shelves, my physical TBR is absolutely massive and about to crush me, but these are books that are definitely high up the list, and books that just get me so excited. They sound amazing. A lot of these are super popular, super loved, and I look forward to hopefully loving all of these books. Let me know in the comments what books are on your physical TBR. What are your priorities on your physical TBR? Because I know I'm not the only one that has a crazy physical TBR. So I feel like everyone would kind of prioritize some above others, so let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I am now posting videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you would like to subscribe, that would be amazing, and then you can see whenever I will post a video. All of my social media links are in the description below. I'm always happy to add people and chat on there, so please feel free to follow me on them, and I'll see you in whatever I post next. Bye!